This fighter is coming out of Mexica, California. He is the world fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is G-Sharpe.
Y'all be string like a broken guitar, but he still put it down like a family dog. Yeah, I murdered some murdered one, named it all. Ferguson, we ain't gotta sing the same old love song. Cold like girl with the same love song. Yeah, what you say to it? Oh, when you live, no, when you don't do it. Never turn around and they land like a Julie and I'm winning with that. I'm looking at a booty. What's the rationale? They want some niggas when they black them out, so we acted out.
California, celebrating 200 pounds, giving LTMC, El Campeón del Pueblo. This is El Mexica.
Rival Pro Wrestling fans, welcome to Keep Their Heads Ringing here in Baldwin Park. Baldwin Park, California. My name is Mike Wexler, going to be your play-by-play in color tonight as we have a matchup that some would even consider a dream matchup here. El Mexica taking on G-Sharpe, the world fighter. Both intense athletes. And both are going to bring the aggression and, as I stated before, intensity. As we see right here, G-Sharpe trying to gain control, but look at Mexica with his collegiate background as well. Trying to see if he can gain control right here. Both gentlemen, both very similar in their offensive style, but in this one, I think Mexica has to be out of his comfort zone a little bit. He has to go on the ground. He has to keep the action on that ground and pound. That's what G-Sharpe likes, as we see right here, with almost of a bully choke right here, courtesy of G-Sharpe himself. But again, Mexica back on the attack with a head wrench, going for that headlock takedown, but G-Sharpe taking Mexica to a knee. Wrenching that left arm is G-Sharpe. But if there's one thing to know about Mexica, is that he's used to this style of professional wrestling. Coming out of the LA Dojo and the NJPW Academy, being trained under Fred Rosser and Kushida, he knows that the strong style is familiar to him, as we see right here with the stretching the arms and the legs of G-Sharpe, who's the relatively taller competitor. And this could be it right here. We could see G-Sharpe lose via submission, but look at this. Only in 2 counts, as a referee Justin Borden, and we're back to a standoff. What's so special about Rival Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have all sorts of professional wrestling here. Just like this strong style, as we have over here, made popular by New Japan. A lot of technical wrestling, a lot of ground game, as we see both competitors go for a collar and elbow tie-up, seeing who's going to gain control, as we see G-Sharpe, the world fighter, going after that left arm of Mexica. Irish whip off the ropes is reversed by Mexica. Drop down, leapfrog, Going back to the drop down, and look at this, a standoff once again by the two competitors. And showcasing that lucha libre style as El Mexica ducks the clothesline. Going immediately for the head scissors is reversed. Kip up into the arm drag. Mexica not giving out a fight, but neither is the World Fighter. Beautiful arm drag by El Mexica. Now, El Mexica, ladies and gentlemen, very, very familiar with Rival Pro Wrestling. Has been here before when he took on one Cameron Gates a while back ago. So he knows the Rival Pro field well. After a huge forearm, is met immediately by G-Sharpe with a huge big boot to the face. And this is G-Sharpe's game. He likes the aggressiveness of the outside, taking it to the outside, into the audience. Grabbing the hair of Mexica as he goes inside, or excuse me, the outside of the ring. And oh no. On what is the hardest part of the ring, back to board and what steel meets on the apron. G-Sharpe in control here. Rival Pro Wrestling keep their heads ringing, and right now it looks like G-Sharpe taking control. The veteran of the game, originally from Reseda, California, now in Las Vegas, Nevada. Gaining control of El Mexica with a huge forearm to the face. Or excuse me, the elbow to the face of Mexica. But El Mexica not letting him have one bit. Huge forearm by Mexica. And another one. The fighting spirit of Mexica in full display. But look at this. Takes him immediately. And this is a whole lot of trouble for Mexica. Just aiming after that knee. Pushing with all of his might. Our referee, Justin Borden, saying no. No submission. And you got to give credit to where credit's due. Mexica in a lot of pain, ladies and gentlemen. G-Sharpe just torquing that leg, but thankfully gets a rope break. But how much does that limit the offense of Mexica as that knee's being targeted by the World Fighter G-Sharpe? Huge head smash to the corner. And a chop heard around the world. There's a reason why they call him the World Fighter. He is world traveled, going all the way to Uganda. And now aiming at Mexica. All speed ahead. And a drop kick that knocks the taste out of El Mexica. This could be it. Cover. Only a 2 count, says our referee, Justin Borden. One thing that we have to note about G-Sharpe is that he thrives in fast-paced matches. And right now, all throughout this match, it has been all G-Sharpe. Looking for, wait a second, maybe going for a gory bomb. Could this be it? Or no, he's going instead for the gory special. Now, for those who don't know what the gory special is, it is when you torque the shoulder areas. As even though it is the majority of the arms, it's the shoulder areas that get into a lot of trouble here. But look at this by El Mexica. That lucha libre background. Showing full display, but again, the World Fighter G-Sharpe. Kick to the midsection. Clubbing blow to the back of El Mexica. And El Mexica's in a lot of trouble here. From corner to post. Irish whip, up and over is El Mexica. Super kick by El Mexica. And you can hear from the Rival Pro faithful here in Baldwin Park that they are behind El Mexica. Once again, up and over is El Mexica. Ducks the clothesline again. And it is El Mexica now who has G-Sharpe's number. And look at this, going towards the top rope. Could we see in full display Colibri? Only a toucan. And I like to correct that, is the Colibri. That being that moonsault by El Mexica that almost put G-Sharpe away. And here we go once again. Trying to go to the outside, but G-Sharpe was able to get him there. And a huge apron springboard spear. Could this be it? Only a 2 count, says our referee, Justin Borden. The story of this match, ladies and gentlemen, is that El Mexica looking to gain a victory tonight over G-Sharpe, redeeming, looking to seek redemption over his loss over G-Sharpe at Pride Style not too long ago. So you gotta believe that Mexica's looking for blood. He's looking to make it tied at 1 apiece. El Mexica channeling that frustration after previously being suspended in Mexico for being too aggressive. And we see that aggression in full display, but the agility of G-Sharpe, the quickness, the evasion, and the agility shown right there. Take it to the outside after a suicide dive. The fans here in Baldwin Park loving G-Sharpe. After a huge suicide dive, now taking it back into the ring. And if you're G-Sharpe, you got to think, you got to get the victory. If you want to make it 2-0 against Mexica, you got to have that victory inside that ring. And when I say that, clubbing blows, kick to the leg. Kick to the midsection is Mexica. Oh, wait a second. Getting out of that way. And G-Sharpe, just like that, hits him with the flash kick. And follows that up with the German suplex. Gets the cover. Could this be it? No, only a 2 count, says our referee, Justin Borden. Fans, if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're following us on YouTube. Also hit that like and leave a comment so you never miss another Rival Pro Wrestling upload or on our social media as well. And wait a second. Elbows to the back of the head of Mexica. Oh, wait a second. Was going for a Hurricane Rana. The power, the strength of El Mexica. G-Sharpe gets out of it. Gets the kick. And a clubbing lariat that you can hear all the way back here at the commentary table. This does not look good. Huge kick to the corner. And this could be the beginning of the end for El Mexica. Running knee. Could this be it? And it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the World Fighter, G-Sharpe.
The World Fighter G-Sharpe now makes it 2-0 against El Mexica, but you know what? All kudos to El Mexica. He put it all on the line here at Rival Pro Wrestling. He put the fight to the World Fighter, G-Sharpe. And what a show of respect between these two competitors. You got to give El Mexica credit, ladies and gentlemen. He put it all on the line. He was going for that Mex Blast, that Blue Thunder Bomb. But at the end of the day, G-Sharpe ends up victorious. But you got to believe that El Mexica will be back here at Rival Pro Wrestling at a future date. And you got to believe that man, G-Sharpe, will be ready for whatever challenge is put ahead of him at our next show. Fans, we want to thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe. And don't miss another upload or a notification for when our next event is.